First of all, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be writing, or trying to write, really planning. I'm going to be planning and plotting out a new story. Can you guess what I'm basing it off of? Mythology, specifically Norse. And I have this one. My notebook full of notes that I've done so far. And I'm gonna sit here, read, and write notes, and then plot out my story on sticky notes and stick it to the wall. So I just ended up resorting to stick them all in my notebook. I don't know how well this is going to work out in terms of knowing how things go. Basically it like just runs along like that, and then that's a new story. That's a new myth, I should say. But yeah, as soon as I put them all up on my wall, they just started instantly falling off one by one. So that's not fun. But yeah, now I get to do this. Okay, so I'm still in the same jumper. Don't judge me, it's nice and cozy and it's really cold at the moment. But basically I'm going through, so at the moment I'm just going through this book, Norse Mythology by Neil Gaiman, and writing down pretty much all the events of all the stories that are in here. I also have a copy of the prose Edda and the poetic Edda, and I'm just going through those and writing down like what kind of stories are in there and all that kind of stuff, because like these ones in here, these ones are the main ones that are like most often repeated, so I definitely want to include these. But also I'm trying to pull stuff from, because I don't think this has got everything that I kind of need or want in my story. So then I've got the big thick mythology book, and then I'm also going to go through the two versions of the Edda to see what more information I can just like pull out of there to put in my story, if it applies to any of the characters. Because at the moment I'm having a hard time thinking about what kind of order it's gonna go in. I did actually find, I was gonna try and do it myself, but I did actually find a infographic on Pinterest that actually told me the order of the tales and stuff. So here it is. I will probably put it up on screen. Yeah, so it basically goes creation of the cosmos, creations of the first human, the Aesir Vanir War, the mead of poetry, creation of Thor's hammer, the fortification of Asgard, why Odin is one-eyed, discovery and his discovery of the runes, kidnapping of Idun, not entirely sure how to say all of their names, the marriage of Bjord, The Binding of Fenrir, Tale of Utgard Loki, Thor fishing for Jotmund, the World Serpent, Jortmungandr, I think that's how you say it. So that is kind of the order that I think I'm gonna go in. Fingers crossed. Because obviously I'm not going to do all of this. I'm not gonna do everything exact. I'm still having a hard time figuring out what bits I can modernize and which bits I need to like add in. I need to write all the stories first and then lay them out and then figure out how I can modernize them and what extra bits I want to put in the stories and stuff. So that's my thought process at the moment of where I'm going, because basically I want to make it like Lore Olympus, but Norse mythology. Okay, so same day, but different clothes, I changed. So, book number 1, or source number 1, Norse mythology, is completely red and blocked out. So I will show you. So, I've got it all here. This is the order of all of the main stories. So it's everything right from the creation to Ragnarok. I'm definitely not gonna go that far with it, I think. I guess this is getting it's a little more confusing than what I thought it would be, because my brain isn't really coming up with anything. So I'm gonna leave the creation. I'm probably gonna like start, I don't know. But I'm gonna try and mash them together and somehow make them a bit more cohesive or whatnot. So it has been a little bit, but basically I have found this new app that I am working with. It's called Obsidian. You might have heard it. It's kind of a little bit, people say it's a little bit like Notion. I don't think so. It's very different, but basically it's kind of a nice, it's almost like a Scrivener / Google Docs mix kind of thing, and it's really nice. I'm not paying for Scrivener, and I kind of wanted a little bit more organization with Google Docs. Okay, so this is what it looks like. So this is all my story outlines. I have different characters here and different folders, and each of these has like different character stuff. So if I go into Frigg, it like pops up here. So this is the start of my outline. This is the start of what I am doing. So I've got a bit. I'm getting there. So yeah, so I have basically all of the stuff that I've written down and got from my information, I've got in here. And I'm also going to be writing it as well, so I can have my scene and chapters and stuff as well as my outline just here. So this is going to be more of a comic book with drawings and stuff rather than full-on writing. So I have just basically different information about characters depending on what their thing said. And then here I have different events that are going to be needing to put in somewhere. And the cool thing about Obsidian is that you can link stuff, so you can also have a look at this really cool tree. You can see that all these are linked to each other in the documents through these links. So yeah, so that is where I am at with this story. I have it all digital, which I think is going to be really helpful for me to just like also have things side by side, because it's very hard to do that in Google Docs, and I think that would help me quite a bit. But that is going to be it for me. I hope you guys all enjoyed this video, and hopefully you guys want to stick around in coming on this new writing journey and possibly drawing. This is a very exciting project for me. I'm very happy to be doing it, and I'm very excited to be doing it. So yeah, so thank you all. Please let me know what you think, and if you're possibly gonna make a story or comic along with me. So thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!